Hello, welcome back to Who's Views, and yes, it's another edition of Merchandise Paradise, and well, we have a lot to go through on this particular program. There's a lot of stuff that's been announced over the last wee while, so this is a great time to catch up. It is the 24th of July, 2023, and as ever, all prices and information are correct as of broadcast. Right, I'm going to start with the big one that came in last week, and this took Doctor Who fandom by surprise, because if you remember, last week, the BBC and Bad Wolf announced a trailer. They published a trailer, an entire trailer about the 14th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. It still makes me laugh. The sonic screwdriver got a trailer. How wonderful. And the very next day, character options, not wanting to miss any sort of opportunities at all, of course, came along with this. This is their brand new online exclusive, the sonic screwdriver for the 14th Doctor. This was a huge hit. What happened, of course, is this got announced on their website at 10 o'clock on the Friday, and then the website promptly, shortly after, crashed. And I was really concerned because I saw a lot of fans over the weekend who were very frustrated because they didn't get an order in. Please don't panic, because what has happened is Character Option came out with a press release, and I will quote it for you. "We have taken the decision to reorder a new batch. The manufacturing process has started already, but it will take several months to arrive in the United Kingdom. We promise to keep you informed of its arrival." So there you go. You will still be able to get the online edition from their website. Details are down there. It's $29.99 retailing price through the website, and it's from characteronline.com. There's the information there, characteronline.com. I suggest you keep a lookout and keep checking to see when the new batch comes in, or if they open up a pre-order, and you can get that and put your details in, because if you can, pop them in. But the other thing they also announced, and this is good business sense, this just is exactly what should be done. There is going to be what they call a standard retail version. Now, this will look exactly the same, apart from the fact it will not have the chrome effect on the screwdriver. That chrome effect there won't be there. It'll be something different, but that's going to be available from high street stores and the usual stockists such as the Who Shop and Galaxy 4 and Who NA. No price for the standard version yet, but it looks like that's going to be available from around about the end of October into the beginning of November from Character Options. So please, if you know anybody, or if you are yourself panicking over the fact you didn't get the Character Options 14th Doctor sonic screwdriver, there's no need to panic. You are going to get it. It's on the way. So I hope that's some good news for you. In the last edition of Merchandise Paradise last month, I started to present the calendars for 2024 from licensee holder Danilo. Now, for my reaction to those, go back and watch the last episode. Of course, they're not the only ones that do the calendars for 2024, and I'm actually delighted that Andrew Skelleta has once again announced his calendar for 2024. This is available to pre-order now. It is £15 plus postage and packaging. You can get this from www.andrewskelleta.com. And as usual, what this is all about is it's a compilation of Andrew's work throughout the years. So this will feature the first 8 Doctors plus companions and their adversaries. And it's a signed limited edition. Andrew is going to be signing it there for you from andrewskelleta.com. This is all classic Doctor Who art reproduced from the original art. Okay, whether it be private commission or Target or VHS covers, whatever Andrew was doing, he was always and still is always busy. It's exclusive, obviously, from andrewskelleta.com. It's A4 page artwork each month, and he's got here A4 monthly pages illustrated. So you can see on the left-hand side there, you've got your big usual illustration, then you've got your actual calendar and a second illustration there as well. So they're always nicely presented. They come on high quality print, high quality paper, and the packaging is in a very sturdy envelope as well. So that's available from Andrew's website now, andrewskelleta.com. It's £15 plus postage and packaging, and it's nice to have an alternative from the mass marketed high street versions. There you go. And that's all I'm saying about that one. Right, so where are we off to now? Yes, now we're off to look at Panini, because over July they announced this. Now, this is The Liberation of the Daleks graphic novel. And as you can see there, the 14th Doctor's adventures begin here. This is coming out on the 2nd of November, written by Alan Barnes with art by Lee Sullivan, recommended retail price of £10.49. So what this consists of is the current comic strip that is in Doctor Who magazine. This is the one we've told would illustrate, as I've said, the first adventure of the 14th Doctor, which is Liberation of the Daleks. And this story is the one that apparently leads him up eventually to where he ends up in the 60th anniversary television specials. So here it comes in a paperback graphic novel. It's available to pre-order right now from all the usual stockists. And if for any particular reason you haven't been buying Doctor Who magazine, but you still want to have the first adventure of the 14th incarnation of our beloved Time Lord, then this is for you. Staying with Panini, they've also announced this. Ta-da! This is the 4th Doctor terminology, or anthology. My original press release said terminology, but this is the 4th Doctor anthology. This is going to be available to pre-order right now, and it hits the shelves on the 9th of November. This is a paperback, and it's another graphic novel. It's 324 pages. Now, the press release for this said, when Doctor Who Weekly launched back in 1979, it was the inimitable Tom Baker incarnation of the immortal Time Lord who graced the very first comic stories. Now, Panini Comics is proud to present the complete collection of the 4th Doctor comic strips taken from the early years of Doctor Who Weekly and Doctor Who Monthly. And it features 16 what they call wild and witty tales. And the collection sees the Doctor encounter robotic centurions, deceptively furry and cuddly space tyrants, deadly psychic vampires, and a whole lot more. Okay, so these stories have been available in one form or another several times over the last goodness knows how many years. But if you're a collector of graphic novels, if you're a collector of anthologies such as this, you're probably going to want this. I know personally I will also be, I've pre-ordered it. Come on, who am I kidding? I have pre-ordered it. It's the 4th Doctor terminology, or anthology, I beg your pardon, available from the 9th of November. It's available right now to pre-order from all your local stockists. Okay, so there's something else for you. And I know a lot of people are actually taking up the graphic novels, so something else to add to your bookshelf. I thought you might be interested. Something else that came along last week, and I know a lot of you are getting the vinyl. I hear from so many people saying, I'm getting the vinyl and I love the vinyl. Have you seen this one? Because this was announced last week as well. Again, from Demon Records. This is the Tom Baker record collection. This is a vinyl box set. Goodness me, this is going to be available from the 15th of September and of course available to pre-order now. And I've got the press release here for this. Is a quote, starts with a quote: "My life is an endless journey across the bounds of space and time." Yes, indeed, you may actually recognize that. This is limited to just 600 boxes, and each includes a signed print from Tom Baker. And in this, Demon Records is celebrating Tom's unique portrayal of the infamous Time Lord, almost 50 years after he made his debut in the role. This limited edition 4 LP vinyl box set mixes thrilling audio drama with interviews and readings by the legend himself. This is what it looks like inside. Now, LP1 is Genesis of the Daleks, and that's the original 1979 album version. LP2 is Doctor Who and the Pescatons, the made-for-vinyl audio drama first released in 1976. That is one of my favorite Doctor Who stories ever, actually, the Pescatons. If you've never heard it, this is your opportunity because it's just class. LP3 is Exploration Earth. That's when the TARDIS is on an adventure specially produced by BBC School Radio in 1976. And LP4 is Tom reading State of Decay. Now, that was an audiobook that was available. I never saw it on vinyl, but I did see it and have got it on cassette from 1982. The collection is completed by a selection of BBC Radio interviews with Tom made in the 70s and 80s. Now, as you can see, this is presented inside an eye-catching 4th Doctor box set, what they call an O-ring sleeve. This Dalek-fronted quad-pack design houses 4 140-gram LPs in orange, green, blue, and red vinyl. Each comes with the full cast and credits and its own brand new graphic design. Each copy of this release also includes the exclusive frameable photograph of the Fourth Doctor, hand-signed by Tom himself. And I just have to point out that co-starring on these stories is Elizabeth Sladen, Ian Marter, Bill Mitchell, and John Westbrook. And of course, it's accompanied by the famous BBC Radiophonic Workshop Doctor Who theme. The blurb says, these dramas, readings, and interviews are a fitting way to celebrate one of the most celebrated, if not the most celebrated Doctor of all time. So, 15th of September that comes out, available to pre-order now for $79.99. I just want to add to this, and I've mentioned them before, but you can also get this from a cracking website called townsendmusic.store. Now, they do still have some of the first set of vinyls in, but they're very limited stock because they sell very well. But Townsend Music is a fantastic resource, not just for the Doctor Who vinyls, but any other vinyls. If you're a vinyl collector and you don't know about townsendmusic.store, please have a look because it's absolutely cracking. I really, really recommend it, and it's always up to date. Right, that's exciting. Okay, so we're going to stay with audio now. We're going over to BBC Audio, and anyone who watches this show knows I'm a big fan of BBC Audio, and we've got 2 notifications of forthcoming releases. Now, we don't have any covers for them yet, but I do want to go through them because they are available for you now as a pre-order. So the first one is The Cuckoo, and this is going to be available from 7th of December with a recommended retail price of £14, written by Steve Lyons and starring the 12th Doctor. Jay Griffiths reads this original adventure for the 12th Doctor and Clara. For Clara Oswald, life has fallen into a routine. By day, she teaches the pupils at Coal Hill School, and by night and at weekends, she travels in time and space with the Doctor. Clara's having the time of her life, enjoying all the thrill and laughter of being with the Doctor, until one day there's somebody else. To Clara's immense shock, the Doctor has acquired a new companion, and Arix is just at home in the TARDIS as she has been. Suddenly, Clara's world has tilted on its axis. As the 2 companions size each other up, the Doctor is caught between them. And when they all wind up in an alien swamp, it's time for a reckoning of grievances, grudges, and bravery. So there you go. That's coming to you. It's available to pre-order now on BBC Audio. Yeah, if you're buying these BBC Audio ones, why wouldn't you? Because they have been really, really good. You know, they've been cracking this year. There is another one that's coming, though, but this isn't coming until the 4th of January. You actually will find it for pre-order on certain sites now. And all I can tell you about this one, again, it's being written by Steve Lyons, and it's called Escape the Daleks. That's all I know. Escape the Daleks. And it stars the 3rd Doctor. That's it. Exciting stuff. Escape the Daleks, recommended retail price £14, available 4th of January 2024, and it's going to be a 3rd Doctor original story. Always first with the details here. Always first with this. Okay, having said that, you've probably seen this next set already. Because, announced in the last month, of course, were these. This is the latest addition to the BBC Books and Penguin Target range. These are coming on the 11th of January 2024, recommended retail price of $9.99 each. They are paperback, and they're available to pre-order right now. So, of course, what these are the novels of the forthcoming 60th anniversary special episodes. We've got The Star Beast, written by Gary Russell, Wild Blue Yonder, written by Mark Morris, and The Giggle, written by James Goss. And the blurb was basically BBC Books is delighted to announce that it will be expanding the Doctor Who target range with 3 new titles for January 2024. The collection of novelizations of the 2023 Doctor Who specials, which feature David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, Catherine Tate as Donna Noble. Each book will have a specially commissioned cover artwork by Anthony Dry. Now, Anthony, of course, is responsible for the artwork on the previous novels that have been coming out from the BBC Penguin target range. So I would imagine they'll all be in that sort of style. But we wait to see. I can't see the covers arriving until towards Christmas time, maybe. I'd say about late October, early November. As soon as they do, I'll pop them on here and we'll do a update for you. We're going to stay on the bookshelf now, and we've got a new book on the way from candyjarstore.co.uk, and that's this one. This is cracking. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. This is Jill Curzon, 2023 AD, My Eventful Life. Now, Jill Curzon, of course, was in the second Dalek film. And if you haven't seen it, go and treat yourself. Go and treat yourself to both Dalek films. Watch them in order. They are brilliant, brilliant films from the 1960s. I do have the blurb from Candy Jar here. As Doctor Who starts its celebrations for the 60th anniversary, Candy Jar Books is proud to announce the first book it will be publishing to mark the upcoming festivities. So, get ready to be taken back to one of the most colourful highlights the series experienced in the 1960s when the Daleks took to the big screen. And now, we share the memories of someone who was not only there, but was also directly involved. Actress Jill Curzon, who played Doctor Who's niece Louise in Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD. Now, Jill has led a spectacular life working with beloved names in the entertainment industry such as Roger Moore, Morecambe and Wise, Patrick McGoohan. Oh, she starred in the legendary cult TV series such as The Champions, The Saint, Adam Adamant Lives. Goodness me, she's been around. And she's also worked with comedy icons Peter Cook and Dudley Moore. Now, this is going to be an incredible story. We've got a quote here from Jill. She says, "Our generation of actors were the first to bring live theatre to the living rooms of tens of millions of people. What we did set the benchmark for all future television and movie productions." Here, absolutely it did. So Candy Jar is saying this is her story. This is Jill's story from BBC Television Centre at its height to Shepperton and Pinewood Film Studios, and taking in London and the Soho nightclubs and comedy bars of the early 1960s. This memoir captures the rich atmosphere and the vivid colour of the nightlife that shaped the entertainment world, both in front and behind the lens. This is a great sounding read. I bet you Ms. Curzon there has some stories, and I'm really looking forward to reading them. As you can see, it is available to pre-order right now from www.candy-jar-store.co.uk. It's a hardback book, and it's £20. And you can also upgrade, the details of which are on their website, for a signed copy, which comes also with a free postcard. So if you fancy that, go over to the website and get it pre-ordered. Lots of options there, which is always very, very good. Okay, so we've got all that there. That's coming to you very soon. Okay, in the last couple of weeks, there was another excited flourish of activity for Doctor Who fans, wasn't there? And we actually did a special show for it because, as you will be aware, finally BBC Studios announced that season 20 from the box sets, collected box sets, was on the way. Wow, we were all absolutely delighted with this. This, of course, is the 20th season from 1983, which celebrated the Doctor's 20th anniversary. It starred Peter with Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, Mark Strickson, against a load of enemies, including the Black Guardian, Omega, the Mara, the Master, the Cybermen. It includes another brand new edition of the Five Doctors. It comes with, as you can see there as well, it comes with a load of features. You're getting 9 discs and a recommended retail price of $54.99. For more information on this one, go and have a look at our special Merchandise Paradise show, where we give we did a live stream where we got terribly excited. we talked about our memories of this, myself and the Whotastic panel, and how excited we were about that. So for the full details of what this box set is doing and is offering, go and have a look at that Merchandise Paradise. But what I wanted to do in this particular one is, it seems we do have an estimated time for release now, because this very weekend going, Justin Johnson from the BFI tweeted this: "As anticipated, our season 20 event is the Five Doctors on Saturday, the 16th of September at 12 p.m. He will be joined there by Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, and David Banks, the cyber leader himself. There will be paid signing after it, and the tickets are on sale to members and everyone else on the 10th of August. So that's our nearest clarification of when the date could be, because the box sets tend to come after this. So if this lovely event is on the 16th of September, then the box set should arrive a few weeks after. So that's the nearest we've got now for a release date. So if you pre-ordered that, September is the time to be looking at, because that's when it might actually get to you. Okay, I'm actually going to stay now with talking about box sets and change from season 20 to more recent times, because it's been announced that There we go. The BBC shop is offering Doctor Who limited edition complete New Who collector's Blu-ray set. Now, this is an American set only. The description here is celebrate the Doctor Who legacy with this limited edition complete New Who Years Blu-ray collector set. I'll say that again. Complete New Who Years Blu-ray collector set. It's limited to only 6,000 copies. And the set brings 13 seasons and exclusive new content from Russell T Davies and David Tennant together. When you order this, you also get a numbered certificate of authenticity and an exclusive 60th anniversary 5-figure Titan set. So the 5-figure Titan set, they those sort of little squashy things about this, plasticky things. You know, some people were collecting them and they don't do anything. They just sit there, you know, like these things, and they're plasticky. So you're going to get that. But as I say, this is a USA offer. Recommended retail price is $174.98. There it is there. It's going to be available from the 14th of November from www.shopbbc.com. It's on their website now. And I checked it just before I started this. So yes, it's on the website now. It's all there for you. That's all the information. There's no picture of what it looks like yet, but I would imagine that will get added in time. So if you're interested, if you're in the States and you're after all that information, all those series in one box, then there it is for you. Go and pre-order that now because it's there for you if you want it. And good luck to you if you do, because that's actually a really good one. If you're a massive fan of the modern version of Doctor Who, to get it all on one box set. Oh, and it includes, I have to say, remastered versions of series 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Remastered versions of that all on this Blu-ray edition. So yeah, if you want that there, details are there for you. You can get it from the BBC shop right now. Okay, we're going to move on now to more, actually, from DVDs to keep you occupied and to keep you happy. And here we go with this. This is the latest pre-order now from REETIME Pictures. This is another in the award-winning Doctor on Display series. And this is the second Blackpool exhibition. So this is Blackpool Part 2. And this chronicles the Blackpool exhibition in Blackpool from 2004 to 2009. Right, so this is going to be another trip down memory lane for a lot of people because the second exhibition was as popular with Doctor Who fans as the first one. So if you've got the first Blackpool exhibition or any of the other Doctors on display, this is available from timetravel.tv to pre-order right now. There's the details for you there. It's going to be released on the 4th of September from timetravel.tv, and it's a recommended retail price of £12. So pop over to timetravel.tv and pre-order your latest edition of this award-winning series, Doctor on Display. They are cracking as well, I have to say. I've got a couple of these. Really enjoy them. And so congratulations to all the team there because they're really, really good. So yeah, that's your next one there. Blackpool 2004 to 2009. Now, on top of this as well, you can also get this. There we go. Thank you. This is also again from REETIME Pictures. This is the part of the behind the scenes series, and this is the McCoy years. This is available to pre-order now from timetravel.tv, and it's from the 6th of November it will be available. Now, the behind the scenes series is the definitive set of interviews from the REETIME team. Now, they've been bringing Doctor Who to life for a considerable number of years now. Now, interviews in this particular DVD include Ben Aronovich, Ian Briggs, Stephen Wyatt, Andrew Morgan, Mike Tucker, and Kev Matulloch. Now, they are all big names, as we're all aware, from the McCoy years. It's presented by Robert Dick, Sophie Eldred, and Nicholas Briggs. And what they're telling me here is over 5 hours of pure nostalgia, which gives a fresh insight into the making of this era. Wow. So if you've been buying the behind the scenes from REETIME Pictures, this is your latest one available to pre-order now. If you haven't, then there's a whole array for you to actually look into to see if, you know, which one you want to get, because they've done so many. All the eras are now covered, and this is just the latest one. So timetravel.tv, pre-order now. released on the 6th of November. Okay, right. So, as ever, I want to just mention that you can get all this material, all these goodies from the usual stockists, which include our friends over at the Who Shop, Galaxy 4, and Who NA. The Who Shop, Galaxy 4, and Who NA. So all this and more available from all those lovely stockists there, all our friends over there. That's it for this edition of Merchandise Paradise. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's given you some information about where you can get stuff or make you aware of things. Stay tuned on Who's Views for more Merchandise Paradise on the way. I'll be back as soon as I can with some updates for you. Maybe we'll get some covers in the next few weeks or any brand new material that's coming as well. Don't forget, please, to like and also subscribe to the channel and have a look at all our other playlists and all the other content that we're producing for you here on Who's Views. Until next time, thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.